Staying with the topic, China's retaliation against Seoul's decision to deploy the THAAD system on South Korean soil appears to be hitting its peak this month. And among the hardest hit are the tens of thousands of South Koreans living and doing business in China. Our Kwon Jang-ho is in Beijing for a closer look from the inside.
Beijing has a total population of 21 million, and Koreans make up 0.5% of that, with a community of 100,000. They are mostly found in Wangjing, in the northeastern corner of the Chinese capital. Many here call the district the Koreatown of Beijing. The streets are lined with Korean restaurants and stores, serving Korean and Chinese alike, but business has slowed significantly in recent weeks. Korean restaurants started to see the number of Chinese customers fall since the news broke of Seoul's decision to deploy a US missile defense system in South Korea. And then in March, one of the owners tells us they stopped coming altogether, making it difficult to keep his business running.
What's really amazing is that it's as if they all agreed to stop coming on the same day. Not one Chinese customer has come since. I was shocked.
It's a story shared by most throughout this district. This Korean supermarket saw sales slashed by a third in the last month. The owner also tells us he would have to consider shutting down if the trend continues. Anti-Korean sentiment in the Chinese capital peaked at the beginning of the month when the Korean conglomerate Lotte agreed to a land swap deal with the government in South Korea, allowing THAAD to be deployed to one of its golf courses southeast of Seoul. The Chinese government strongly objects to the deployment, and the state media and politicians were quick to denounce the move, sparking public protests for the boycott of Lotte and Korean products altogether. This was the biggest Lotte store in Beijing. Written here is a notice saying it's been temporarily shut down for failing safety regulations. It's one of around 90 stores around the country that have suffered similar fates, leaving only a handful open. Those that do remain open are also suffering heavy losses. Deserted aisles, bored staff and empty shelves. This store we visited felt like an abandoned town. The local Korean community have tried to rally and put on a brave face as they deal with an unprecedented situation.
We're doing everything we can to facilitate communication between the community, the Chinese people, and authorities. We believe things will return to normal soon.
But at the mercy of a geopolitical struggle that is expected to continue for some time, there is little they can do to prevent further backlash. Kwon Jang-ho, Arirang News, Beijing.